How are we measuring value? Well, that's changing, right? For ages, we have measured value on impressions, and impressions will remain the backbone of how we can, as marketers, understand the success of our programs. But by definition, impressions are passive. They're a passive measurement. They give me no sense of engagement level. And so at Coca-Cola, we're now looking at expressions. An expression around our brand. A like, a pass along, an upload, a dislike, by the way. Expressions aren't necessarily all just positive, but they show a level of engagement. They give us some sense of how people have engaged with content. So when you look at this, which do you think is more important? The share button or the like button? Share, exactly. Like is good, share is better, right? An expression of our brand. You've seen some content, you want to pass it along, you want to share it, you want to engage with it. That's great, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we're looking for. So what's a fan worth? It's great, Wendy, you got 33 million of them. What's it worth? I don't know that any of the social networks have been able to figure this out yet. I think that's something that everyone's working on. We did our own proprietary study in Colombia and in Great Britain at the end of last year, and we began to understand what a fan will be worth for our company in terms of real business metrics. By definition, I get that they're the hand raisers, right? I get that they like us. That's great. Will they buy more? Will they consume more? Those are real business metrics. I'm paid on brand value, remember? So I gotta have brand love, but I gotta have brand value. So we studied fans in Colombia and Great Britain. We know the difference in value between a non-fan and a fan. A fan is twice as likely to consume and 10 times as likely to purchase our products next to a non-fan. That's a real business metric. That's real business value. We also studied an activated fan versus a non-activated fan, if you would. So we did a pre-post. We took consumption and purchase intent before we activated, and then we took the same measure after we activated, after an activation period. And we were able to increase consumption by 7% and purchase by 10%, already within someone who was a hand raiser. Those are good, real business metrics. Now, we've got a lot more to do in this. This is early study. But those are positive indicators, and these are the types of metrics that we're starting to look at as we're trying to understand how to create more value in this environment. So that's sort of it. We're all about creating brand content, brand experiences to fuel brand conversations. We want those stories to spread to the furthest endpoints, and we do all of that to create brand love, brand value, and shared value in the world.